Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's video, doing weekend forecast for today's video. So as well as on a Saturday, we're having a look at the weather for weekend in detail, and I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say, that first video today was the 6 AM upload. We've also released the first summer 2023 seasonal model roundup. Wow, big video there, getting 15 long-range models together from the world's leading forecast centres to see what we're all showing for summer 2023 for the first time this season. We've got 10 to 14 there coming up to you later on this afternoon, and we may well have an Easter update number 1 ahead this evening. So do please keep checking back to the channel for more content, and thank you so very much everybody. But then there, thank you so much to, I'm so sorry everybody, thank you so much to the Weather Outlook and also to Vita for supplying the charts for this weekend forecast and the data. Thanks so much. Right, we're going to start off with the radar then. So we've had a showery morning across the central swathe of the country. Not been too much rain down in the south, but there is some wet weather in the southwest. But only many southern counties, the showers have been rather light and more scattered. But through southern Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, down into the northwest of Wales and Midlands, and also east and eastern England, this central swathe is seeing bands of quite heavy showers through the course of this morning. And then we get up into central and northern Scotland, it turns drier, but it's colder there, and these showers up in the far north will be turning wintry in places through the afternoon. Here today's oxygen pressure chart. So basically we're between areas of low pressure today. The next area of low pressure will be heading into the south this evening and overnight. So for the rest of today, I think we'll see those showers continuing through the central swathe, particularly through southern Scotland, northern England, also into some eastern parts of England, the Midlands and East Anglia. Some heavy showers mixed in, could band together into long spells of rain. Further south and southwest, the showers should generally become lighter and more scattered as a thicker veil of cloud moves in from off the Atlantic, bringing outbreaks of rain towards the far southwest by the end of the afternoon. And then central Scotland will have a brighter afternoon compared to southern Scotland, but there will also be scattered showers, and those showers will turn increasingly wintry into low levels across North Scotland as cold air begins to dig back in. So colder in the north again, temperatures there only around 3 or 4 degrees, but generally quite a mild day, or near normal, with temperatures ranging from around 8 to 13. 13 is 55 in Fahrenheit. Tonight, the next area of low pressure comes in to the south, so that's going to bring heavy rain into South Wales and southwest England through the early part of the evening, and then that band of heavy rain will push steadily northwards and eastwards across central southern parts of England and Wales through the night. So very wet weather mixed in for a time, especially in the south and southwest, only a little bit more showery in nature, perhaps through parts of the Midlands, East Anglia, but even there, some wet weather is likely in the second half of the night. Further north of that, through northern England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, we'll have clear skies, but there will also be wintry showers across central eastern parts of Scotland. Most showers turning increasingly to snow, actually, into low levels across northern Scotland by the end of the night. The showery rain across sort of northern England, northeastern England in the evening will peter out later on in the night. It'll be a cold night in Scotland with widespread frost, temperature going down to -2, -3 degrees, but further south it will be generally relatively mild night with temperatures holding up between around 5 and 8 degrees. Tomorrow, sunny will turn areas of low pressure away to the southeast and will pull in a colder northerly wind. So we start off with outbreaks of showery rain through parts of the Midlands, central southern, southeastern England. Again, some quite heavy bursts could be mixed in between lighter drizzly outbreaks. It might be quite windy, by the way, across the south coast tonight. Just something to watch out for on the south coast in the Channel. Gusts might get around 50 or 60 miles an hour, but those strong winds will move away through tomorrow morning, as will be outbreaks of rain. Everything moving off into the continent, brighter skies coming down from the north. But as those north-northeast winds pick up, you'll find snow showers across northern, central and eastern Scotland, and wintry showers coming down the eastern coast. It's going to be a colder day tomorrow, despite the sunshine. Temperatures only ranging from around 2 to 9 degrees, maybe getting up to 10 or 11 in the far southwest, but generally quite a cold feeling. A widespread frost is likely tomorrow night. On Monday, we're under a ridge of high pressure out of the next area of low pressure starting to head in from the Atlantic. But it should be a mostly dry day with plenty of sunny spells, a few wintry showers across the northern and eastern counties, eastern coastal areas and northern eastern Scotland. But generally, it'll be a dry day with bright sunny spells. Quite a cold day after widespread frost. Temperatures will be below average, ranging from around 3 to 10 Celsius. Another frost is likely in the north and east on Monday night, but not in the southwest, as the next area of low pressure starts pushing in with cloud and rain into the west later on in the night. And then through Tuesday, that band of cloud and rain will spread across many parts of the country. It could turn to sleet or snow for a while across northern England and Scotland as it bumps into the cold air, but should turn back to rain, except over the highest ground of central Scotland, perhaps. Following on that to wet weather, we'll find a push of southwesterly winds with blustery showers coming into west and southwest areas. Temperatures there beginning to lift back up again through Tuesday, going up to around 12, 13 or 14 degrees through the southwest. But many places actually having another quite cold day. Temperatures in central and northern regions only around 2 to 5 degrees. Further south, probably up to around 7, 8 or 9, but a bit below average again for temperature on Tuesday until that milder air arrives across the country, perhaps on Tuesday evening. Wednesday, we're into a run of westerly wind, bringing another weather system across the country. So we start off with showers in many places, and then find a band of more persistent rain moving through the country during the day. Some of that could be very heavy, especially so down in the south, followed in turn by more showers into western parts of the country. Quite a windy day on Wednesday as well, but it will be mild with temperatures ranging for around 8 to 15 degrees. 15 is 59 in Fahrenheit, actually being quite warm. Between areas of low pressure on Thursday, so basically a case of sunshine and showers, with most of the showers tend to be towards the west, perhaps a few, if any, showers further east. Temperatures, again, not too far from average, ranging from around 7 to 14. And then the next area of low pressure comes in to the south on Thursday night, potentially to Friday. And that could bring some very wet weather across England and Wales as it pushes eastwards. So watch out for risk of some gale or severe gale force winds across parts of England and Wales on Thursday night and Friday morning, with outbreaks of heavy and persistent rain. That wet and windy weather gradually clearing away to the east during Friday, followed by blustery showers into the west. Northern Scotland could stay mainly dry, and it might start turning colder again, with winds beginning to dig back in from the east. Showers across Scotland could start to turn wintry on Friday. Overall, close to average river temperature, I think, for Friday, ranging again from around 6 to 13 degrees, something like that. And then into the weekend, if anything, we might start to see colder air coming back in from the north, with showers or longer spells of rain. Temperatures might start to fall away, and those showers could turn increasingly wintry again across Scotland. To have a quick look at charts and weather outlook. So today we're looking at, actually that's from yesterday. Oh, hang on, that's, okay, that's today. Right, okay, do that again. So just have a look at charts and the weather outlook today. We're looking at showery conditions across many parts of the country, but drier in the south and also in the north. Showers turning wintry across northern parts of Scotland overnight. Tonight turns very wet across those southern parts of the country. And that will lead us into a wet site in the south beach tomorrow. Most of that rain will clear away, but we are looking at showers in the north and east. Some of those will be turned to snow across parts of Scotland. Monday should be a main dry day, but will be quite cold. And then on Tuesday, wet and windy weather starts pushing northwards, eastwards across the country, and that could turn to snow on the leading edge. Going to be milder in the west and south west, but generally quite a chilly day on Tuesday. Showers or longer spells of rain, wet and windy really on Wednesday. Temperatures much milder. And also into Thursday, we're looking at sunshine and showers. Friday morning, overnight Thursday into Friday morning, could turn very wet and maybe a little bit stormy across parts of England and Wales, leading to an unsettled day on Friday, with showers along with spells of rain and temperatures starting to turn cooler again, especially in the north. And that trend probably carries on into next weekend. So in summary, the weather's going to be very unsettled. We are going to have a window of drier weather to start off with. Tomorrow and Monday should be turning drier, but also a little bit colder. Then we're back to milder, but also wetter and windier weather. Probably cooler again by next weekend. That's your weekend forecast. We'll be back later on your 10 to 14 day, doing all of the regular features. We might have an Easter update for you this evening. Keep checking back to the channel for more. For weekend forecast for this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.